again that we made away. It's not only you. You know when until we fade away. You turn? I'm hoping you turn. You turn? I think you turn. Yeah, you turn. You should be like right here, but you're not, which is a problem. Damn it. Fade away. Isn't that it? Yeah, that should be it. Let me make sure. Copy video URL. What's up, Zora-san? Alright. Connect. There we go. Cool. What's up, Zora-san? How you doing, sir? Hope everything is well. If not, I hope it gets well. I'm gonna wait until like a good chunk of people show up, and then I'll start because I do want to get my, I guess, stereotypical coronavirus well wishes out of the way, and I don't want to have to repeat it like 6 times. So we're gonna do that first, but that requires everyone being here. Why the hell did my fucking normal audio get jacked up? Oh, because it never got clicked in. Probably. What's up, Red Dragon? What's up, Static? Did I check the thing out on Discord? Let me go check now. Let's see. Yeah, I was say Red Dragon. You saw me earlier. Let's see. Red. Fade away. Fade away. Leave on me in that block until we made a way. It is my only way. Fade away. You know my name until we fade away. Get solo. Studios out here posting waifus from everything. 18. Actually, that one gets a good reaction. We fuck with 18. 18 is like 18 and Videl are like my two favorite female characters from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, I mean. Fucking love those two. Although I feel like Videl got a downgrade and 18's gotten cuter, so we keep those, but some things didn't go as well. What's up, Bulma? I don't recognize your name. That's all right. They can watch the playback. What's up, the anime rapper? I think for some reason I want to say Reaper and it says rapper. It's me not paying attention is what it is. Cause I'm stupid. Okay, I got questions. So if you want to ask me any questions, then there is in there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I figured the bottom was gonna be real. Oh, in the general section, that's where it is. Okay. Uh, he's about the game recommendation, the whole liar prince and the blind prince, the liar princess and the blind prince. Oh, what's up, Grandma? Okay, that makes more sense. All right, that's why. So the problem is, when you're flipping between Twitch and YouTube, I have to then figure out who's who on which platform, and that's what makes things hard for me. But as long as you guys like identify yourselves, it's not too crazy to get consistent with. I just have to recognize that myself. So this is what we're gonna do. I mean, life has been fine. Nothing too crazy. Being off of work is kind of nice because I'm still getting paid, but I recognize that not everybody is getting paid, and that's part of the problem. So I do want to start this with a coronavirus thing, only because I want to explain why I haven't really spoken much about it, and B, what that means coming into this stream, which it doesn't mean a lot, but I do want to give context. So, how many people are in here right now? What is that? 8 people? Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up Gamatsu. I think the only new gaming newsworthy thing was GameStop decided to shut down and the PS5 GDC talk from what was that? Last Tuesday, I want to say. Why did I type in GameStop? I meant to type in Gamatsu. Yeah, I figured all the classes moved on to online. What's up, Brian? Gamatsu. Gamatsu. And then a bunch of trailers for stuff like the Get off of Resident Evil, Lightning. I can see you on fucking Steam. Sword Art Online stuff, Demon Slayer stuff, Guilty Gear stuff, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC, Monster Hunter DLC. Nothing crazy, which I didn't think there was going to be. Um, I'm just skimming through stuff because I think the main thing will be like questions and I guess a little bit of this whole PS4, Xbox One talk. I mean PS5, Xbox Series X talk. I'm gonna have to get used to that. This is gonna take me a minute. It's giving me Pirate Warriors 4 on Friday. I just have to pick it up outside. Yeah, because Pirate Warriors comes out on the 27th. That's the problem with closing a gaming store. There's so a bunch of pre-orders. And then obviously the Resident Evil 3 demo came out, which was so short. I mean, it was fun, but it was just short, and it was kind of disappointing because it was short. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the main thing. And there's obviously that thing going around saying that I did not buy an Kakarot because I wasn't interested personally. Kakarot did exactly what I thought it was going to do. It came out, people talked about it for like a week, and then it never really came up in conversation again. Demon Slayer having a game by Summer Connect 2 doesn't mean anything to me until I see the gameplay. I do not trust any anime games until I see gameplay. And sometimes I'll wait until the game releases and I still won't believe them. That's how distrustful I am of that. There's also a Trials of Mana demo. Trials of Mana remake demo is what I mean to say. Trials of Mana got released on the Switch back in E3. Oh, wow. Thank you for the donation, Sora-san. Let's hit this goal already and look forward to the stream. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. You donated last night too. You donated last night and then you gave out gift subs, bro. Where's all this extra money going to? Christ. Where you got all this extra money for? Especially considering people being put out of jobs right now. So a lot of people ain't getting paid. Where you getting this money from, bro? Damn. Thank you though. But it does mean I hit the goal for the capture card. So I'm gonna buy that probably. The only problem is with the capture card is that Amazon has put a freeze on buying anything that isn't medical related. So unless fucking Best Buy has it, then I'm gonna have to figure out where the fuck to get it from. It's not really. Oh, what's up, them boys? Them boys running. Where them boys at? Hold up. We them boys. Sorry, I got a little. I got hyped up. But would you have to be in your car? What about people who don't have cars? That's true. It's actually not a bad game for real. Yeah, actually, I think that probably would have been more fun to play as the original Dragon Ball because Z has been redone so many times. Half of the joy of the game is just not there anymore. But yeah, if I get it, I'm probably gonna get. I'm gonna look and see if Best Buy has the capture card. It may already have it. I do have a secondary goal. which is something I do want to talk to you guys about since I have you here. And then I'm going to talk to the Corona stuff real quick. And then we're going to get into gaming stuff. So here's the situation. The Patreon I'm planning to focus on. And the reason why I have a new goal is the goal currently is, here's the issue. I want to post live reaction of Pokemon stuff. And on the anime channel, I plan to start doing the Pokemon battles are already recorded. I just had to edit them and upload them. But I can't put those on YouTube because Show Pro's a dick about everything Pokemon, and I already have friends who have lost their channels due to Pokemon copyright. So I'm not even gonna fuck with that. So that's all Patreon exclusive. The thing that's in the same vein is I'm gonna start doing Studio Ghibli film commentaries. So these are gonna be a little bit different. I'm not gonna do the review on YouTube because it seems like a lot of people get angry when I do that because they're looking for the movie and they find my review and then I get a bunch of negative comments and whatnot. So I'm gonna do every Studio Ghibli film, but the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do just like we're gonna do like commentary for the movie. A lot of us haven't seen most of these films, so it'll be fun in that aspect for us watching. And then we'll probably do like a maybe 20-30 minute review. The 20-30 minute review will go on YouTube, but if you want to watch like the full commentary with us in the movie and everything, you got to get that on Patreon because once again, Ghibli stuff in America usually comes out through Disney. And Disney ain't nobody to play with. All right, I'm not even gonna fuck with that. So the next two things for you Patreon subscribers, so you know, will be the Pokemon commentary videos and then Studio Ghibli videos. But the second goal I have is because Vimeo is a site that lets me upload things in private. The problem is Vimeo charges for me to do this. So the more money, the more financial support I get through Patreon, the more videos you can get consistently of that kind of content. Obviously, the Pokemon stuff, like I said, is already all recorded. But for me to pay for it, I gotta make sure it's even worth the investment to spend there and spend. Because like the other than the first plan is monthly. Oh yeah, that's another one we need to do. We actually watched that movie. We just never recorded a fucking review for it. So that's the one we still need to record a review for. But just to explain real quick, Vimeo, the cheapest option they have, which is I think it's like the $7 a month. That option lets me only upload up until a certain file size a week, and I've already hit it with the two videos I uploaded. So you wouldn't get that much content. It'd be like a weekly basis. You would get all the content moving forward due to the restrictions. Because the other problem is if I don't do it that way, I have to go for the next highest plan, which doesn't let you pay by monthly. It makes you pay fucking yearly. And that's like a 200. I'm spending like almost $300 for a year's worth of support from Vimeo. And I don't even know if it's going to be financially worth it. Like the money I'm putting into Vimeo, I'm not making back through Patreon. So it may not justify me doing it that way. Granted, there's a chance that the plan I'm using now won't do it either. But at least I'm not spending $300 up front. So Patreon fans, there's already like two of them up. There's a few sites that have been doing that. I think one site that recently was doing that was Vlare. And I started posting stuff to Vlare. But Vlare, also, what's up, Orion Sword? Vlare, I don't think gets a lot of consistent viewers. Like, I've only known about Vlare somewhat recently. And I have a few videos on Vlare, but it's not like I do insanely well over there. Like, at all. So. And I think people are starting to migrate over. But yeah. Also, if you're curious what my Vlare channel is, Vlare reminds me of like old school YouTube in a lot of ways. But it definitely struggles from lack of fan support. It does have stuff over there, though. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't switch. There's not enough. There's my Vlare page if you're interested, and that's Vlare himself. Vlare will remind you of old school YouTube. But I don't post, I've only posted a few things on Vlare. For one, I don't get a lot of attention on there. We only got brought up because of things I wanted to do. I wanted to do more Pokemon commentaries and live reactions, but copyright on YouTube's a bitch. I'm not even bothering. By the way, I'm gonna throw this out here. If anyone wants to see Origadu or Snafu Season 3 episode live reactions, that'll probably be on Patreon. I might record it and just put it on Patreon. But once again, because of the Vimeo costs, you're not gonna get a lot of those frequently because of the Vimeo costs. So yeah. Vlaire is cool, but it definitely needs more support, and that's part of the reason why. But people are starting to move over there more frequently. So if you want to get this is the first time I've even talked about Vlaire personally. I don't normally talk about Vlaire, but Vlaire is okay, but it's obviously a work in progress. Yeah, the copyright curse is gonna hit everybody. That's why people are just doing the Patreon stuff. But Vlaire is an option, but I haven't seen a lot of success over there, so we'll see. But I'm not gonna just throw it out on the floor. Uh, the song was cool. Twitch I already do, but Twitch isn't good for like normal videos. Like Orion to go to Twitch is essentially just saying screw the videos. I'm just gonna stream, which ironically enough is primarily what I do on this channel and what I do on Twitch anyway. The only channels that would be affected would be the anime channel and the vlog channel. Both of those, I just upload videos, which are the episode reviews and then some of the vlogs I do. And I'm probably going to be doing episode reviews for Snafu soon too. The problem is more creative content nowadays. It's hard to make. It's an investment, and realistically, at the end of the day, you guys just want entertaining shit. You don't really care to what degree how well it's made. You just want entertaining shit. So, but here's the thing. I'm gonna throw this out anyway. Vlaire right now is my backup idea for YouTube. So if you guys want me to push more, I might start making Vlaire exclusive content just for the hell of it, just to see if people are interested. So if you guys want to try, there's the link. I haven't put it in any, like I said, I haven't tweeted about it or none of that. I've literally just put it up on Vlaire to see if I would naturally gain any interest. Shit, you're going to have to migrate your YouTube videos. So try Vlaire out. I'm going to start pushing it maybe in the first few weeks and see how you guys respond to it. If not, we're not going to worry about it. I didn't even want this beginning part to be what it's become. So let's get off of that. But the main point is look at the Patreon for a bunch of new live reaction commentary content that is not copyright friendly, hence why it's on Patreon. I mean. Yeah, see? That's why I said if you guys want, I don't know how they're gonna handle live reactions, but I'm gonna do it over there. I might start testing the waters to see what Vlaire does and does not allow. But for right now, I'm sticking to my normal videos, and then if I maintain a following over there, it's cool. Yeah. So yeah, the Vlaire link I already posted. If you guys need it again, you can. The live reactions, I'm gonna wait until I gain a decent following on Vlaire. Maybe become like a partner on Vlaire before I start posting live reactions. But I will definitely post more videos over there if I get the views. And this is me pushing it, so I'm gonna push it. So check if you want to follow me on Vlaire, do so, and videos will come out on there first, and no one will know. It'll be a secret for the fans who are interested. I don't know. My reactions are kind of flimsy, and it depends on the company who owns the show. I just don't like testing it anymore because it's so much effort to then get the video knocked down, and because it's YouTube, you got to get these videos up in a certain time frame, so you don't really have enough time to play around with the fucking image. So I just say fuck all that. That's Patreon exclusive. Yeah, Vlaire is a relatively new site. I posted in the chat. I'll post it again. The problem is there's just not a lot of content over there because I think a lot of people don't know about it. So if you guys want to watch and check out the content and support it over there, that's cool. I appreciate it. And if you do, I'll continue to make it. And I might just make it for there, just see how it goes. You're gonna do what AVGN did back in the day and how he did his videos. Well, no, but he was releasing his sites on, wasn't it game trailers? He was more like Screw Attack. Also, Vlare's notification system even letting me know of these things? No. But it does. I will say Vlare reminds me of a very old school YouTube. Okay, there's the notification. All right, cool. Yeah. So check that out. If you want to follow me on there, cool. Some people are just generally tired of Vlare. I mean, they're tired of YouTube, so that's fine. But to get off of that real quick, I want to talk about the Corona stuff real quick. Obviously, that shit's been in the news. You've probably heard a bunch of shit on it about what you should be doing, and you shouldn't be out here messing with all these people, stay in the house. People's financials are struggling due to the fact that jobs aren't paying you because you can't be at work because of the fear of catching a virus that could possibly kill you. Yeah, like I said, Blair's an upstart, so it's gonna take a while. And the reason why I haven't really gone too much in the Corona stuff is one, I wasn't taking it that seriously to begin with. Oh, that okay, I got what you're saying, Static. But no, that was Sora-san Lightning. You're late. Um, but yeah, so the reason why I haven't really talked about the Corona stuff was primarily due to the fact that, like, the way I always look at the thing is like humans, one of our best strengths as humans is the ability to adapt and grow from terrible situations. We're such a like a walking contradiction of a species. We're by far the weakest, but also the strongest fucking creature on the planet. We can do so much, but can be taken down so easily. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. And I'm pretty sure all of you have heard, you've either informed yourselves or informed other people of, or been informed. You've either been informed through like TV, friends, news, the importance of staying clean and healthy and not out there socializing. That realistically, all of you guys are at home because either you have to be or you need to be. And what the fuck difference does it make for me personally, a small ass YouTube channel that has a decreasing subscriber count, to fucking sit here and tell you the same shit you've been hearing? Realistically, the reason why you're on YouTube is not to hear about the coronavirus again. Otherwise, you would have looked up videos and articles on the coronavirus. You did not come to the Insane Game Freak channel to hear about coronavirus. You came to this channel because you want to be entertained and get away from that shit. So that's probably the reason why I haven't brought it up much. You don't come to my channel for that. You come to my channel to talk and hang out and bullshit. I'm pretty at peace with how things go. Life is a constantly changing swirl of emotions and things. Tell what to Florida? That they should sit there at, oh, the fact that they should fucking stop. I'm just saying, like, when you get on YouTube, you're trying to get away from it all. Like, some of you probably aren't making any money. And that's a problem. And that's a damn shame. But it's fucking, but you don't come to YouTube for this. You come to YouTube to enjoy yourself. So that's the goal I'm going for, is to get you guys to just enjoy yourselves and for us to just talk and hang out and dick around and all that other fun shit. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys, is try to make this as entertaining as possible. So you're not sitting here, because I mean, you once you get off the video, you're going to have to deal with it. Once you get off the video and once you get back to reality, you're going to have to deal with it anyway. So just chill. So it's not that I don't recognize the seriousness of the situation. It's just that realistically, I recognize that like the majority of you guys um, don't come to my channel for that. You come for my channel for other things. Hence why I'm just gonna sit here and entertain you guys. Which is why the first part of this video now feels like a bunch of whining and complainings and shit. Uh, so and the fact is that people die. Is it a shame? I think it's a shame no matter how what the method is. Death is a sad thing. It's also necessary. It's a real fucked up thing life is, but that's what it is. So we're gonna get off of that and talk about PlayStation. Part of this, ironically enough, Corona won't really go away from the conversation for a little bit because a lot of people are concerned that any of these a lot of people are concerned that these consoles aren't going to come out because of the lack, because of the whole coronavirus and stuff. That is going to fuck up production, which it wouldn't be a surprise by any means. But speaking of Sony, how about that motherfucking GDC talk? Oh, Period's in this bitch. Period's in this shit bullshit, and how dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? Oh man, and this man, how you gonna be out here talking about people die when they're killed, and then like a few minutes before, and I talked about it because I saw you post it. You out here posting these waifu ass pictures, which we fuck with, but still, um, I hate Food Wars, by the way, because Food Wars has some fine ass chicks in it, but I have like no interest in watching that show whatsoever. Yoruichi is bad. Attack on Titan, I don't need to hear about. And 18 is best girl. Her and Vandel, but 18 is probably best girl in all Dragon Ball Z. Moving on though. The problem with the Sony, okay, so here's the thing. So the problem with the Sony thing is that it's obviously meant for developers. Like as a gamer, you don't give a shit. Like the tech heads would give a shit. You're not that late, dude. But thanks for showing up anyway. But it's such a tech. It's for tech heads and developers. Those were like the two main people it was for. So I don't know why Sony like pushed it on Twitter talking about or on YouTube talking about this is a deep dive into the PlayStation 5. I'm like, you're the majority of your fan base are gamers. So if you're not talking about games, they don't really give a shit. The people who would give a shit, you should have been like, this is a deep. You should have been like, this is a tech talk. If you don't want to hear about tech and you just want to see games, do not watch this. Because a lot of people who are angry with this recognize it was like, fuck, it's a bunch of tech shit that I don't give a fuck about. And it was like, no. Also, what's up, Snowy Taco? I don't know if I recognized that name before. Let me see. No tears for me. And then the irony of it all was is that like that whole tech talk ended, which a lot of people thought it was. To be fair, it was still presented boringly though. Like regardless of what it was supposed to be, that presentation was boring as hell. Like it's you're like think about it. If I'm a tech guy or a guy who works in developing games, telling me the fucking the importance of an SSD is some shit I already know. I already know the advantage an SSD could have in your system because I've probably been thinking about it for the what 4 years? No, 6 years. The PlayStation 4 came out in 2014, right? No, 2013. So for like the 7 years your console's been out, I've probably already been thinking about the value of an SSD. So it's not meant to be patronizing, but it comes off somewhat like that. Um, it just kind of, bro, Nintendo would never punish us like this. Orion Sword, some people would say Nintendo's punishing us now with not having a direct, which ironically enough, I think we might get one this week anyway, just because I think a lot of people think they were waiting for Animal Crossing to come out to put out this thing. So yeah. Yeah, I haven't been a huge fan of Sony's PR. I would, yeah, you would just read the PS5. But I'm not gonna sit here and sweat it too much. The most important things out of Sony's talk that I thought was kind of funny is that literally they finished the talk, and then Xbox like put out their specs for the Xbox One X Series X, and we found out that the Xbox is supposed to be stronger than the PlayStation 5. That's kind of funny. That for all that talk and the importance of this chain going into next gen, oh by the way, the Xbox system is better, and which is kind of concerning because I feel like realistically the only reason why Sony is even putting out a console this year, or trying to anyway, is because Xbox is kind of forcing their hand. Even though they don't really want to. I don't think Sony wants to. I think they're doing it, but I don't think they want to. Which is what makes it kind of funny. Um so I thought it was boring, but it wasn't really meant for me as a gamer. And then it kind of got worse once you realize that, oh yeah, you can watch something better. You the Xbox system is better. The only thing PlayStation always had over Xbox was exclusives. As long as they maintain that, they'll be fine. Oh, by the way, Horizon's coming out on PC. That's that was like a terrible way of things to go. Definitely a direct this week. I said I'm thinking it. There is no confirmation there's a direct this week. I just am thinking it. We'll see what happens. But that's what I'm thinking. Perry, I already don't know, man. That's like saying I would like Toriko after the first like 5 episodes, or I would like Fairy Tail after the first 5 episodes. And I actually gave Fairy Tail a shot, and did not hit me at all. I honestly thought the console war stuff had died down. This gen wasn't that bad, but no, some of you 25 to 30 plus you arguing over boxes. Boxes because hey, look, see, for the 16-year-olds and us in our 20s, makes more sense. We literally, so, and some days just don't have shit to do. The people in their 30s are motherfuckers who already got like established families and rather be online talking to other grown ass men than than hanging out with their wives and kids, which I'm not going to say anything about it, but you know, some people would argue that's suspect. Like, I'm single, I ain't got no girlfriend. I have a reason to be bored, and even I don't indulge in it to like no crazy degree. And to be fair, it's a lot better than it used to be. It used to be so fucking bad. People were up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, fucking posting videos about minor discrepancies between each other's videos. It was absolutely ridiculous. Ironically enough, it was like the anime community. The anime community was toxic as hell. I'll think about it, Perry. I heard people weren't really happy with the ending of that show, by the way. But we'll see. I do remember watching at least the first episode, I think. Okay, I'm a little offended, Lightning. You put Fairy Tail, Black Clover, and My Hero in the same tier. And I'm a little offended for different reasons. The point is Fairy Tail shouldn't be in that tier. Regardless of everything else, Fairy Tail does not deserve to be in that tier. Fairy Tail has good points, but Fairy Tail also doesn't understand it's a shonen and said, fuck all that. That was my problem with Fairy Tail. Although it has had good bases, kind of, but we'll see. Oh, the anime community is going to be, I think all communities are toxic to some degree. The gaming community is toxic. Because you got a bunch of dudes from different corners yelling at each other, calling each other stupid, and everyone looking from the outside are like, they're all fucking idiots. Because they're all yelling from their computers about something that doesn't matter that much. Which is why it's funny. It's sad, but it is funny. So yeah, realistically, as far as the Sony stuff, there wasn't a lot. It was that talk, Horizon's coming to PC, and Xbox is stronger. Most of you have been enjoying. I don't the not the manga. The manga I think is about to. The manga's about to be over, I believe. Okay, that's only I can't even really argue it as much as I want to. The problem with the Black Clover anime is that it's inconsistent. Because we can get some god tier ass episodes. I want that to be acknowledged. Black Clover can get some really goat level episodes. The problem is, it's like a couple of times. It never comes out consistently, and it aggravates me. YouTubers like Chibi Reviews does and say stupid things like using Black Clovers and fairy tale manga books as toilet paper, which is a pointless argument. I don't even like the fact that you put Black Clover and fairy tale in the same tier. Personally, I don't. I know some people might disagree. Period just enjoying himself. That's what he's doing. The anime is debatable only because the anime is very inconsistent. I've heard that too. I heard people weren't happy with the fairy tale final season. Um, that reminds me, I don't want to neglect everybody. Let's go to the questions because there's really no other news to talk about other than are you guys enjoying Animal Crossing and or Doom? Or did you buy Ori? Oh, the Bleach anime coming back. I guess we should acknowledge that. So I want to explain my quick history with Bleach. A lot of you may already know this because some of you have been with me since the anime times, but if you haven't, I'll go ahead and explain it real quick. Bleach, I was a pretty consistent watcher when I first started watching it on Toonami. Not Toonami, Adult Swim. The hell was that? So I'm just disconnected. Wasn't the mic, so we're good. Okay. Wait, was it? Okay, no, it was the mic. Okay. It wasn't the mic. Hey man, what in Black Clover? I don't think I have. Nah, that's not true. I got like 3 waifus. The problem is Black Clover doesn't have as much sexualization as like Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail, I would say I like Juvia just from her design and her premise alone. Juvia is a character that I haven't even like. I don't even watch Fairy Tail like that. And like when I started skimming through the manga, and I just found Juvia adorable. There's a few Black Clover waifus I can post up. But real quick, just explain Bleach real quick. Yeah, Samurai 8 was not that interesting. Burn the Witch, I don't think is that interesting conceptually either. But the reason why people like Burn the Witch was only really because it's a tie-in with Bleach. Like at the end of the chapter, it says like it's the Western branch of the Soul Society. And to be fair, Kubo isn't the best person with lore, which is my issue with Bleach. I like his inspirations for villains and their designs and their music choices, but like, uh, uh. But yeah, real quickly, let me just talk about it. So, Bleach, I started watching the anime, and then I caught up to the sub, and I watched the sub, and I was reading the manga. I think Bleach was the one I was reading the manga mostly for, and barely looking at the anime, because they had so much filler in the anime. My issue with Bleach is that we got to the time skip, and the time skip was so fucking disappointing, and the Aizen shit was convoluted, and so the fucking Fullbringer arc I barely read. I stopped I stopped like early on in the Fullbringer arc manga, so I didn't even see the end of the Fullbringer arc, and then the anime said it was going to stop at the very end of the Fullbringer arc. So I skimmed through some fights, nothing really interesting. It's a literally from uh welcome back from the time skip arc. That's the way I looked at the Fullbringer arc. And the war arc I didn't pay attention to at all. And I mean that, like the war arc I paid no fucking attention to. It wasn't until like maybe the last year or so where I started skimming through like fight videos. So I've seen some of the more pivotal fights in the war arc. And that's probably the only part of the anime coming back I'm a little bit interested in is to see those fights animated. Some of those fights are legit. Some of them are fucking stupid, but some of them are legit. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, so I will say I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing fights. I don't know how consistent I'll be watching the Bleach anime, but I definitely I definitely will want to see some of those fights. So that's my opinions on the Bleach. Where did that even go? Oh, here it is. I wanted to delete that message. Okay, cool. Next question. Do you think now is the time to be a digital gamer? No. Um Being a digital gamer, I guess all right, here's the explanation I give. If you're the kind of person who buys new games as they come out, fuck no. Fuck no. Half of the advantages of buying games on PC is like financial. And that shit does not apply when the game just comes out. That's why I say if you're going to become a digital gamer for brand new games, no. But huh, if you're going to become a digital gamer for gaming in general and you're the kind of person who doesn't buy new games all the time, I think you'll be fine. I think you could do it. If I was going to do it, I'd do it on PC personally. One, because you have no other choice. Two, I think that's the easiest to do. Switch is probably another one you could get away with, but a lot of people are concerned moving forward if Nintendo's going to properly support. So that's the concern with Switch. Switch, I lean towards it more. Like Dragon Quest is digital for me. Ultimate Alliance 3 is digital for me. What else? What else could I buy? Mega Man is digital for me, even though I could have bought that physically. Switch and Steam are like the two I would be the most interested in doing it for. PS4, fuck no. What else? Xbox, yeah, I'm not overly interested into it, but yeah. Nintendo has a couple of games that make me want to do it. So that's the whole argument with that. Believe that. What would I like from Xenoblade Chronicles 3? It's hard because Xenoblade, the main reason why I had issues answering this question before is that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is such a different kind of game. Like Xenoblade Chronicles is such a different kind of game. Did my stream drop? My viewers dropped to 0 all of a sudden and it confused me. I don't know why the fuck XSplit did that. XSplit was like, you have no viewers all of a sudden. And it confused me. I don't know what the hell happened. As long as you guys can still see me, we're Gucci. It just confused me. But Xenoblade 3 is just such a different kind of game. But they both use the same battle system. Like realistically, I almost would argue that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is like almost a perfect game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for me is like a damn near perfect game. So it's hard to come up with a game that tops it. Like if I hated the game, it'd be a different story. 2, I think the only thing 2 needs, the only thing you can improve is maintain the quality of side quests that you got in Xenoblade Chronicles X. Xenoblade Chronicles X has what I consider like really fucking great ass side stories, and I'm just like, fuck. That's like I think that's like that, and obviously performance. Yeah, that was the question. The question was that, but yeah. So it's hard to answer that question, Prince Revolver. Also, I don't want. Let me. You guys were talking while I was talking. Let's see. Low key, Bleach has good filler. Some good filler, not all. Let's be fair about it. Um, Bleach was dead from that long ass arc where nothing happened, like the full bring. Yeah. 3 best anime characters. Period. Yeah, Animal Crossing's great for digital. What else? It's for me. For me, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I just fucking love that game to death. What else? What else? What else? Studio Period fucked up a lot of their shows. And the problem is that Black Clover's stuck in that same loop as other Studio Period shows, where it fucking makes money at the way it is, so there's no reason to invest more money into it. I didn't watch School Rumble. I bet, ironically enough, I was talking to some other people about School Rumble like the other night. School Rumble is a show I have not gone into. I've heard good things about it, just haven't seen it. Also, side note, real quick, just want to throw this out here. fucking fucking I saw they're doing a remake of Higurashi Nako Koro ni, which for those who don't know what that show is called When They Cry in English. If you still don't know what that show is, it was back in like the mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s, where you got to see little girls get murdered. If you did, so I heard they're doing a remake of that, and I saw a few. I think they put out like a new trailer, and I was like, "Fuck you! Who the fuck asked for this? Why do we need this?" Especially because that show officially had like 2 seasons, 2 to 3 seasons based on the main story, and then had like another version of it come out as a fourth season, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" See, I disagree, Wandering Soul. I prefer two over Torna. I like Torna a lot. Don't get it twisted, but I prefer the main game over Torna personally. Um, Jesus Christ, I'm not emotionally prepared for Higurashi to come back in 2020. I'm not, and I probably will watch it like a dumbass. And people gotta understand something. I binge watch When They Cry, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to do this. Also, okay, so the real Condoniano, which is a One Piece reference, I assume, if it's from what I think it is. I think I talked about this last time. I need to stop doing that with this dude's name. Rank the big three. Rank the big three. It's funny how many arguments were going on. Remember, if you were asked to rank the big three, how many fucking arguments went on? Remember, people used to say One Piece ain't shit, and then Bleach and Naruto are like top two. Remember that fucking conversation, guys? Studio, I know you fucking remember. Motherfuckers used to lose their goddamn minds if you sat there and said some nonsense like, by the way, who puts One Piece as their favorite? One Piece is a cool series, but it ain't that good. And guess what happens nowadays? Bleach ain't shit. Naruto is mediocre as fuck, and One Piece is king. That's the irony, which is, by the way, how I rank it. It's One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. That's the way I rank it. Let me see. They they need to leave when they in the past. I hate the weirdly overviolent. You know the problem with it is the first season is literally just a bunch of random horrible events. The second season is a lot more of like a traditional anime plot line. So if they were able to mix maybe the first and second season into one season, I think we would be good. If they try to adapt it naturally, we're gonna have fucking problems because you had to go through like 26 episodes of so much shit, bro. It was so much, bro. But yeah, that's how I rank it. One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. Because I can't not like I can still go back and enjoy old school Naruto, and even parts of Shippuden are still good. Bleach, I like, but nowhere near as much. Like to me, One Piece and Naruto hit me more emotionally. I never got emotional feels from Bleach. I never did. I enjoyed it, but I never got emotional. It's kind of like how I feel about My Hero. Well, that's not true. My Hero's giving me some moments. That's not true. Never mind. Never mind. That was premature. Which of these two Nintendo series would you like to see crossover? Star Fox and Metroid. I feel like that shit would work perfectly. They're both technically bounty hunter characters. Which Nintendo series are you surprised is popular? That I'm surprised is popular. Mario makes sense. Pokemon makes sense. Kirby makes sense. Yoshi makes sense. The problem is you're also talking about which ones are actually popular. Fire Emblem, modern Fire Emblem, I completely understand. Animal Crossing makes perfect sense. Which series I'm surprised it's popular? I'm trying to rack my brain around what fucking Nintendo series is popular that I'm surprised is popular. Maybe modern Fire Emblem only. Maybe only. The problem is I can understand why modern Fire Emblem is popular because it pulls from anime tropes. But the gameplay, I'm surprised, carries it. I guess that's what I'm more surprised about. The fact that people still like Fire Emblem despite the gameplay. Like, I can see why you could like Fire Emblem characters. Metroid, I can understand that one too. Metroid has like a certain style Oh yeah, people get mad as fuck in the comments, studio. It periodically be ridiculous. Um, Probably Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is probably the only one, which is funny because Fire Emblem is what most people consider the most hated. Yeah, the most hated modern Nintendo franchise, and also one of the more like loved. So it's funny, but probably modern Fire Emblem only because of the gameplay. Let's see, not really because of the characters. Here we go. Did you guys? Oh, did you hear the about Bethesda's anti-piracy botch on Doom Eternal? Apparently, if you install the game with their launcher, there is a little file that removes the anti-piracy check. I feel like, or it removes the anti-piracy check. Well, Bethesda makes their own problems, but I don't think Bethesda can. I don't think Bethesda can develop games realistically. They have really good ideas and concepts, and that's all they get. Every time a game gets made, they always got to fuck something up. But I did not hear about that before. And then last one from Lightning. Which of these anime has the best adaptations from the manga? My Hero, Fairy Tail, Black Clover, Dragon Ball Z, and Yu-Gi-Oh. It's hard to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh and Fairy Tail. For one, I haven't seen much of Yu-Gi-Oh or Fairy Tail's manga. Uh, I know the last season of Fairy Tail was ass. Yu-Gi-Oh, I have no idea with. Black Clover couldn't be in because Black Clover's too inconsistent. It's probably between, and Dragon Ball Z put filler and everything, so it's between My Hero and Yu-Gi-Oh probably. Mm, Up until this recent season, I haven't had any issues with My Hero's adaptation. Yu-Gi-Oh's so hard because I didn't read the manga for Yu-Gi-Oh, and because I didn't read the manga for Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll say My Hero just for that reason. Just so you know, Terrell, my favorite series are Madaga Box and then School Rumble. That is very. That's such a. I. Huh. 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 That's interesting. School Rumble probably needs to be watched anyway. Just like Tenchi Universe needs to be watched. So yeah, it's probably My Hero. I would say I would agree with that. My Hero probably. My Hero probably has the best anime adaptation. So we'll leave it at that because I haven't read the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. So it's probably My Hero. I feel like that wasn't a good question because you put a bunch of. There aren't like. If you had put FMA in there, I probably would have said FMA. FMA Brotherhood, I would have put in there. Brotherhood, I think has a better adaptation. But see, the thing is, some of the best anime adaptations we get are anime that are finished. There are very few like ongoing manga that get really good adaptations. Like Demon Slayer, arguably could be one, but the problem is that adaptation isn't technically over yet. But usually ongoing series tend to struggle a lot until they kind of came up with this new method of putting out shows one at a time. Hell, I would have said JoJo was a great adaptation. I fuck with JoJo's adaptation a lot, personally. That's just me. I fuck with it. I'm waiting for that Stone Ocean to come out, god damn it. Lightning's just gonna keep asking questions. I thought, no, the OVA for Yu Yu Hakusho did get dubbed. I thought, isn't that oh no, what's it called? GX is probably I would go back and read GX. Because GX, I love GX. I love the anime for GX. I know people have their issues with it, but GX, I fucking love GX. I know people love 5Ds. 5Ds never clicked with me. I think that was to the point where I was like, eh. We know why it's about the same topics and shows because you're talking about the same dudes that like the dudes that are popular now are the same dudes I was fucking with when I was in the time. When I was fucking heavy with the anime community. Like what? Chibi Reviews, Giga, King of Lightning for Neverworld. I don't even know if Double Four exists anymore. I think he does. I think I've seen a few videos from him. There was an OVA in 2018. There was a fucking there was an OVA for 20. I didn't even know about that one. Funimation is probably working in litigation to get like the rights to it. That would be my assumption. And now that they're backed by Sony, it'll probably be easier. But yeah, the most popular anime YouTubers are still the same dudes as it was when I was doing it. Also because anime unfortunately has devolved a lot. Like remember when the anime community first started, what was the popular thing to do? If you were someone making anime content on the YouTube, making anime content for YouTube, you were either doing AMVs, YouTube poops, slash a bridge series, and reviews. Those were the three most interesting things: reviews, AMVs, and YouTube poops. And then reviews got more popular because that was probably the lowest one at the time. Reviews got really popular. And then what got popular after that? Because everyone, including myself, jumped on it. Chapter reviews and live reactions. Oh yeah, I remember I know about most of the Double Four for Neverworld drama, and then I know about the recent stuff with Neverworld. I think his wife died apparently, so there's no hate for him. I mean, me and him weren't on the best of terms, but I think we've both kind of grown past that. I'm pretty cool with him. I had to remind myself a few years ago to unblock him on the channel. I had him and everybody blocked on the channel after all that shit fell through. But yeah, I'm cool with it all now. We know why they talk about shonen. And well, the problem is now you have two different types. You have the live reaction for chapters and anime episodes. You got the overly analytical videos that have gotten real popular for every fucking show. Although the irony is as analytical and as smart as some of these people are trying to sound, what are they talking about half the time? Popular anime. You're talking about your My Heroes. You're talking about your Mob Psychos. You're talking about your One Punch Man. You're talking about, what was the other thing? Kill a Kill. You're talking about a Kame ga Kill, Attack on Titan. Like, that's what happened. It was a long time ago, bro. Yeah, I heard about his wife dying. I don't even want to get men in this. The Fernero stuff was a lot of people. Fernero, the way he is now, is nowhere near what he used to be. And part of the reason why I don't want to get into it because it reminds for those people who like Fernero, I don't really want to show that side of him. He because he wasn't like terrible by any means. Like it wasn't nothing. It was nothing like ridiculous, but he was different. But he also, when I met him, he was still relatively new. He just knew how to ride the train. Like the difference between like it was like me, Phone, Beta, Rodney, like it was a bunch of different people. J Man, we were all kind of like we were all like a legit community. I have so many anime reviews, it's ridiculous. Actually, I have a bunch on this channel still. If you looked it up, you would see. If you look, I have a playlist. I still have all those anime reviews up. I did anime reviews. That was like my thing for a while, bro. You don't know how many anime reviews I did. I did so many anime reviews. Venero got that character development. That's literally what it was. Did I delete the anime review? No, I didn't. I have 42. I have 42 anime reviews, bro. People don't realize this channel has so much shit on it. That's probably the reason why this channel struggles is because it started off as a whatever channel. I was putting everything and everything on this channel. But yeah, that's the playlist of all my anime reviews. I was doing people gotta remember I've been doing shit on this site since 2009, and most of you and I didn't get popular until like Yokorama. I think Yokorama is around. Like he's not. He doesn't do. I don't think he does YouTube videos anymore. But I've ran into him a couple times on Twitter, so he's fine. I think he's fine. He's just chilling. A lot of people just left this shit. Like Rodney left. I think Larry still does videos, although his stuff is. And I guess the main thing with the with YouTube was that a lot of us didn't want to change our styles. A lot of us didn't want to change our style. I mean, realistically, we got popular off of this ghetto style of doing videos where we fucking sat in our rooms and we had a couple of volumes of manga and we fucking talked about it. That's all we did. We didn't have this extra editing. We weren't streaming nothing. And if we were streaming, it was on Blog TV, which a lot of you don't remember. Blog TV is where we did our live streams, and it was like some of the most ghettoest shit you could possibly do. Um, is he going strong though? In all seriousness, I know still does videos, but Phone, the last time I looked at his channel, he wasn't going strong. He was just making content. Which, I mean, that's fine if he's still making content. I'm just saying, like, in terms of the shit he was doing, he wasn't like the stuff he was doing was the same stuff he's been doing. Real? Yeah, he's literally still doing the same videos he always does. And even the last video he made was like a month ago. Bro, he's still using like the same. Bro, he's still using like the same camera. It's like the same camera, bro. Like, and to be fair, it's not like. And I want to be fair. I want to be fair. It's not like my shit has changed that much, but like at least I got a better camera and a better mic. Bruh, if you go back and look at Phone was like one of the first dudes I met on this fucking site, yo. Phone I met back in like 2010, 11. No, it was 2010 probably. I met Phone back in 2010, and I promise you now, his shit looks exactly the motherfucking same as it has been, bro. He doesn't look. I don't know. Like, and I want to be, and like I said, I'll be fair. I'm in the same. I'm in the same house that I started my first video in. The only thing that's really changed is I'm just in different rooms. The room I recorded all my early videos in is literally like right across right across the wall. Like, my YouTube life has only been in this one house. But Phone makes like the same videos. This is like, and I mean like exactly the same. Like if you like, I can go pull up a video from 2009, and this video, and bro, this is crazy. I'm surprised this dude doesn't do nothing different. I never met them, but I did. I never met Big Al, but I fucking love both of their videos. Big Al, I think, still does videos. And fucking Darkness, I know, has a kid now and still does stuff from time to time. Big Al was my inspiration. I want to be said, which, fuck, that whole group is dead. I say that ironically, and Helsing 920 is legit dead. Which is a shame, but he is dead. I think Big Al still does stuff. I don't think his stuff is exactly the same. But yeah, see, he still does stuff. Big Al still does stuff. It's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Big Al still does stuff. I don't think Darkness the Curse, I know, did stuff up until a certain point. But obviously being a father, there's only so much you can do. Yeah, he's still doing stuff. Yeah. And like I said, my shit isn't like a crazy glow up. I just have a better camera and I got a mic and I have like a cool technical setup. And hopefully I'll be moving out of this fucking house in the next few years. I want to say specifically like 1 or 2 years. Yeah, Helsing 920 died like, man, I don't even remember how long ago it's been. But see, Biggie, you want to know why the One Piece rants were amazing though, Lightning? Because you didn't know. Like this crazy censoring that 4Kids did, that shit was new information. Because remember, that was back in like 2004 and 5. Yeah, darkness. Like, yeah, some of these old school people are still here. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I don't know why I ended up on this weird YouTube memory lane. This stream style is gonna be weird because it literally has nothing to do with like modern things. Phone number hit the he hit the B during evolution. That's literally what it was. Fucking oh my god, broomstick. Oh gee, I haven't heard that name in forever, yo. But that's what happened. Like that group changed. King of Lightning still blows up on. King of Lightning is primarily a Twitch streamer, and then just kind of uploads like edited videos. Like most of our setups are literally the same as they've been. Like I just moved rooms. Phones looked exactly the same. Wait, by the way, your cringe vid on the link. They're all cringe, dude. Most of those videos were done back in like 2012, 11, 13. It's crazy, bro. I mean, it's not like it's that different. I mean, like if you look at our old community, I can name most of where everyone else. The right arm, the flashback arc. Welcome to the recap arc of 2020. Fuck. Right arm, she still does stuff. I follow her on like Instagram and Twitter. She's just kind of like living her life and writing a book. I think she's just enjoying herself. Realistically, I think that's just what she's doing. What video was this? Well, because King of Lightning is still King of Lightning. Oh yeah, this is when I did the region reviews. I didn't even realize the Pokemon anime community got so popular off of shit I was doing back then because I didn't realize people were so interested in it. Oh, I do remember. Just keep that in mind. But he didn't. He wasn't like what I consider a consistent poster. Yeah. Oh man, I feel bad because literally, I fucking looked up. Just keep that in mind, and the first picture I got was like Helsing 920 pictures. Actually, I would argue just keep that in mind is like what I consider a shit poster. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, Lord of Ice, fucking Blue Guy. I still follow Blue Guy on Instagram. I don't think he does any videos anymore, but I still follow Blue Guy Instagram. Um, I don't remember that name completely. Lilyverse. I probably would have recognized it if I looked her up, but yeah, like everyone kind of like. All right, let's think about it. The group I was with originally was me, Yokorama, J Man Productions, who still does his animate videos, which are pretty good. You should check those out. Me and him, the problem is we don't do like the late night Skype calls anymore because he's been in China teaching. So like, can't really keep up with him. Yokorama living his life. Right arm Edward Elric living her life. Blue Guy living his life. Who else? Tekking's been around since Jump. The Elite Ace I'm friends with on Facebook. I don't know if he. I think does he still do videos though? Like I know he's fine as far as Facebook is concerned, but like I don't know if he does videos anymore. No, he hasn't done a video since like a year ago. I'm curious if he'll start doing videos considering the anime for Bleach is coming back. Elite Ace is still like that dude for me, bro. He's just dude has such a cool swag about him. For Neverworld, I call him a glow up because for one, for Neverworld got his teeth fixed and his mouth fixed. Um, Lost weight. What else? He lost weight. He got married. Has I don't know if the kids are his or she already had kids. I think she already had kids. So now he's technically a single father. So Double Four is almost a completely different person now. And it's kind of crazy. Those were the two. Those were our triumphs. Those were the two fucking YouTubers from my era that fucking made it big. I guess King of Lightning to a lesser degree. Those are like the top three. One of which I don't know what the fuck Double Four is doing. For Neverworld's done well for himself, and King of Lightning has done well for himself. Who else? Who am I else am I missing? Larry of Otaku Symbol. Otaku Symbol is like something completely different now. Does he even? I shouldn't even go this far back. I'll be real with you. Well, I'm going to for the sake of this video. Men still does videos. I don't think men's videos are good because he's stuck in kind of a rut. Yeah, fucking Larry still does videos. He's been streaming. That's what he's been doing. After that whole comic fiasco, but yeah. Besides that, and even then, he's still not like. Yeah, see, even Larry's still not getting the views. But that's just YouTube. He still does well for himself, but he's not even getting the views. He's probably getting it through. Yeah, he has a Patreon like everyone else. What the fuck did I click on? What was that? Everything just kind of blew up in my face. I don't even know if I'm missing anybody. There's all these people I just don't know what they're doing anymore. That's enough recap. A lot of you newer people don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm going to leave. A lot of you know me for the Pokemon stuff, ironically enough. I think that's what helped differentiate my channel back in the day. I was like the only guy doing Pokemon videos. And then everybody else got on the bandwagon. And that's how I met Tyrone and TSS and KG and Polly and Nessa, which is kind of the main group I hang with now. Also mixed with like the gaming group, which is like Jews, Robert, Mrs. T, Clocked It, Retro Death. It's weird. I've migrated a lot, but I think realistically, change is something you got to do if you want to better yourself. So don't ever be afraid of change. That shit is always important. Also, like how YouTube recommends my live video to everyone, even though Uber Black Man, which by the way, I'm gonna throw this out here real quick. Proton John started, that's crazy. Uber Black Man is Super Comic Guru still going? That's crazy. I didn't know they were. I thought they had split up. I thought there was like drama with their channel, so they don't do videos together anymore. That's how little I keep up with that shit anymore. Uber Black Man, the last thing I did with him was like a year or so ago. Oh yeah, Sawyer never changed his style. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, Sawyer never changed his style. I guess that's a good thing. Depends. Sawyer's videos were never bad to me. They're just they're samey. That's the biggest problem with Sawyer's videos. They were all in the same fucking realm. And I think he still does probably the same kind of videos. Just fucking episode and chapter reviews. Realistically on YouTube and on like social media in general, you have to change. You have to change. Okay, they did split up. That's what I thought. Uber Black Man I know has been cool. By the way, and I've been curious if anyone's been interested. I have that last stream he did. The stream with like me. It was him and a few other people, but me, Z, Darius, actually Periot's in that video. So if you ever want to hear Periot's voice again, I'm very tempted to just post it on the vlog channel, by the way. I want to post that video on the vlog. Bruh, you don't know. I went back and listened to that video a couple times. That video is still funny to me. And it's probably like the last remnant of Uber Black Man. Because he got rid of all of his channels. I don't even think... Is there even any content of him that still exists? Uber Black Man. And then Matt Thack went to jail and then got out of jail. Yeah, some people actually re-uploaded some of his videos. That's kind of funny. That's real funny, bro. I am surprised. Yeah, that's crazy. There's still some people actually re-uploaded some of his videos. That's kind of crazy to me. Yeah, you were there. I didn't link. I know I downloaded it. Remember, I made the joke that I'm gonna download the stream as soon as it was done, because if I don't, it'll be deleted. Mad Thad. Oh wait, he went to jail for like child. What was it? Child. It was like anime child pornographic material. Oh no, I think it was real. I think it was child pornography. I think is what it was. It wasn't like he took it, but yeah. No, but yeah, he deleted the stream, but I still have like a video copy of it. Perry, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna upload it unlisted. I'm going. It was like 4 hours. I warn you. But I'm gonna fucking link it. It was unlisted, and I'm gonna link it to you in Discord. So if you're on the Discord, you'll get to see it. That's how I'm gonna get it up there. I'm gonna upload it unlisted. I think I saw Mugiwara Matt B only. Mugiwara Matt B was just starting when I was kind of getting out of that side of the community, which is kind of funny. So I don't know that much about him. Hadoken, Hado, he still does. I know he does videos. He has a different type of videos now. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He does like these black men videos. It's like all race related, and he has like a daughter now. I think. Yeah, but yeah. But anyways, I think I've been talking too much anyway, and this got really random. This has nothing to do with gaming. Well, because like I'll be 30 in like a year and a half. Like when I started YouTube, I was like 18, and now I'm 28, and I'll be 29 in like what is that? 3 months. I'll be 29 in 3 months, and then I'll be 30 next year. So time flies. The good news is, as my mother likes to tell me, I have a baby face, so I don't look old. So if I'm lucky, I won't start showing my age until I'm in my 40s, which at that point I should be Gucci. But we'll see what happens. Um, but I'm gonna get out of here. But if you're a fan, if you're a part of the Discord server, which is a link in the description, check that out so you can see some old footage. You can actually hear Period's voice. But yeah, he's on that video. We also were roasting the fuck out of him. That was the other thing. Well, TSS has me by like 3 years, 3 or 4 years, I want to say. No, 2 years. I think it's 2 years. I think he has me by 2 to 3 years. And then, yeah. Oh, George, I'm still cool with George, and I sometimes reply to him on Twitter. I have no issues with George whatsoever. I saw he's fucking bald now, which is weird to see him in that vein. But I keep forgetting everybody's aging and everyone looks different when they get older. So yeah. Bob Samurai was a dude I only got introduced to indirectly through phone, and it was not on the best of terms. Um, I don't know much about Bob because I was on, but like I said, because by the time I was introduced to him is around the time we fell out. So, and I didn't think he was bad, just not my. It's weird because he fucking. It wasn't that old, Perry. Perry, I promise you, it's like it's got to be like 2017. I want to say it's 2017, maybe 2018. It's not that old. It's been within the last 5 years. I know that much. But I think it was 2017. But I'll upload it and unlist it and put it on Discord. So follow Discord to get some exclusive content. I have a few old videos I can do that with, to be honest with you. But that's the one that I definitely downloaded because I knew if you knew Uber Black Man was very known for deleting his shit very quickly. Hell, I still have the Uncle Meme video. Oh, does he? That's crazy. I didn't know he does political shit. But yeah, fucking I still have the video with Uncle Man with the whole please, please, please. Could you just close the door? Motherfuckers always be bullshitting. I still have that video. So yeah. But moving forward, I'm gonna end the stream and probably upload that on the vlog channel and then like put it as unlisted so you guys can see it. And if enough people want me to, I'll just make it public because I don't think any people care. Now then, I talked to King Lightning like a couple of times. It was not a lie. I know of him and he knows of me, but like, hell, I still get the gag, I still get the jokes on my channel about me being his brother, even though I was here before he was. I don't know if I'm older, but I definitely was here on YouTube before he was. But that's besides the point. Anywho, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. I'm gonna show an unboxing video of the new capture card when I get it. Oh, Neo, me and Neo are still cool. Neo GameSpark, we're still cool. But I'm gonna show an unboxing video of the capture card when I get it to prove that the donations went towards the capture card, because I know transparency is very important on the YouTubes. But with all that being said, this has been your boy, the Insane Game Freak. Thank you for joining me for another Manic episode. And I will catch you guys later. Also, if you want to, follow me on Blair. Peace. So, later days.